Hi everyone. Welcome. Yeah, as usual, we have some IQ tests to look into. So not just IQ tests, we have puzzles, logical reasoning, a lot. Alright. So stay tuned and let's do this. Alright. So we have some questions to look into. We have some questions to look into. So this one says, all right. Now this one says, 1 plus 5, okay. 3 plus 2 is equal to 10. What is 200 divided by half plus 10? What is 200 divided by half plus 10? You're welcome back to my channel. So let's do this. What is 200 divided by half plus 10? What do you think the answer is? What do you think the answer is? 200 divided by half plus. So, welcome back to my channel. This is serious. Welcome back to my channel. So we have Yixi. Yixi, you are welcome. Johnny says hello. Hi, welcome, Johnny. Yixi, how are you doing? You are the first. Yeah, you are. I thought it was IQ test. Yeah, everything, both mental challenge, IQ tests, reasoning, puzzles. We are doing everything. All right, try. So Johnny says the answer is 410. Yixi says it's 120. One thing that only becomes useful after it is broken. Johnny says here we are. Yeah. So Tosif says it's 14. Tosif, you're welcome. Okay. All right. So let's go as usual. What is 200 divided by half plus 10? What is 200 divided by half plus 10? Yeah, the question says 200 divided by half plus 10 is what? So when you divide 200 by half and you add 10 to it, what will be your result? That is the question. Okay. So friends, let us go. I have if it says 410, Mema says 410, Mema says 410. Easy say is 410 as well. All right. Now let's do this. Yeah, let us do this. First of all, I don't know why I'm having this reflection of light anytime I'm shooting in the night. I don't know why. I don't really know why, seriously. But it is well. So when you look at this, Johnny is saying 410, 410, 410. So I want you to know that when you have 200 divided by half plus 10, now this is what is confusing some people. Some people will say 200 divided by half is equal to 100, but this is wrong. Remember that 200 divided by 2 is 100. So how come 200 divided by half is also 100? It's not possible, right? Now, whenever you are dividing a number by a fraction, it is simple. This is equal to 200 multiplied by, if you change this division to multiplication, then you need to turn this half. You need to take the inverse of it, and the inverse of half is 2 over 1, right? So we have 2 over 1. So that means that 200 divided by half is 400. Okay, and this is what we're supposed to do first using board mass, because using board mass, we are expected to divide before we add. So now we have gotten 400. We now add 10 to the 400, and the answer is 410. So those of you that got 410, congratulations, because that is the answer. That is the answer. Another question. Another question. This one says, what is half of half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? So what is half of 8 plus 8? What do you think the answer is? What is half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? Okay, I have 12. Ramayan says 12, and Raziz says 16. So we have two teams. We have team 12, 12B, 16. So we have two teams here, team 12 and team 16. So the question is simple. What is half of 8 plus 8? Option A is 12 and option B is 16. Which of them is the right answer? Okay. And Tasif says 12. Memai says it's 8. Um, Musiti says 10. 10. So we have 8, we have 10 as options as well. We have 8, we have 10. So let's see the team that will win this. What is half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? More answers, friends. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that anytime I go live, you will be notified. All right? Yeah, very important. If you actually want to be notified anytime I go live, then you need to subscribe. Then like our live stream if you actually love what we are doing. If you sincerely love what we are doing, please like our live stream. YouTube notification says 8. So the answer is 8. That is option C. So let's go. What is half of 8 plus 8? Option A is 12. Thanks for the likes, friends. Option B is 16. Option C is 8. And option D is 10. Okay, so let's go. If it says it's 12, so if it says it's 12, half of 8 plus 8. If it says it's 12. So let's go, friends. Let us go, let us go, let us go. It's right. It's 8 when you divide it by 2. And okay. It's 8 when you divide it by 2 with 16. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Let us go. What is your answer? What is your answer? What is half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? What is half of 8 plus 8? If it says half of 8 is 4 and 4 plus 8 is 12. Razis says is 16. Razis says is 16. Okay, so let's do this together. Let's do this together. First, let's write this as an equation. Half of that is multiplication. Half in mathematics is multiplication, okay? Half of 8 plus 8. Now remember that in board mass or in your PEMDAS, you're expected to multiply before you add. Okay? So you're expected to multiply before you add. And when you do that, you will have this divides this will give us 4. So we have 4 plus 8, and your answer is 12. Very simple, right? Okay. Now the next question. The next question says, now the next question says 2 equals 12, 3 equals 18, 4 equals 24, 6 equals what? 6 is equal to what? If 2 is equal to 2, 3 is equal to 18, 4 is equal to 20. Now what is 6? 6 is equal to what? If it says is 30, that 6 is equal to 30. Okay. I have 36 by Tado. If he's saying now wait, okay, I'm waiting. I am waiting. Johnny says 24. Okay. Saying is 24. You have to write 24 in place of 4. What did I? Oh, so sorry, so sorry. No, it's 24. Yeah, sorry about that. It's 24. So let's see. Um, Ramian says 36. Um, Brazil said 26. 36 by YouTube notification. Brazil says 36, 36, 36 by 7 cube. 7 cube, you're welcome. So Tosif is saying it's 36 as well. Okay, Mustain is saying it's 36. Johnny says 36 as well. If 2 is equal to 12, 3 is equal to 18, 4 is equal to 24. Okay, YouTube said all are multiples of 6. Okay, very easy, I think. Very easy, I think. Say, who is the first to give the answer for you? I don't really know. Depends on who the first listing that I got, first notification I got on that. So I got Hifi. Hifi said 30. Before Tado said it's 30, 36. Yeah. So we have 2 equals 12. 3 is equal to 18. 4 is equal to 24. Now what is 6? Okay. Gas Simpson says 36. Amanda says 30 is the answer. Yup said next. I have 36. All right. All together now. Don't worry, I will. I will. Calm down. Of course, you know I will. I will go. I'm going to say the answer. All right. Now this is easy. This one is very easy because all of you got it right. Yes, so it means it's very easy. These are just multiples of 6, as you can see. 6 times 2, 12, 6 times 3, 18, 6 times 4, 24. So 6 times 6 will give us 36. This one is very simple. Yeah, thanks for the likes. So to the next question. To the next question. We have 5 plus 3 equals 28. 5 plus 4 equals 19. 9 plus 1 equals 810. And 8 plus 6 equals 214. So what is 7 plus 4? What is 7 plus 4? So the question says 5 plus 3 equals 28, 5 plus 4 equals 19, 9 plus 1 equals 810, and 8 plus 6 is equal to 214. The question says what is 7 plus 14? Sorry, 7 plus 4. Okay. Johnny is saying, but oh, I have lots of notification I've not read. Amanda is saying it's not 36. That is not 36. Okay. Koi says, hello, hi. Thank you for joining. You are welcome. Tabi saying 36. Yeah, told you. So Koi says, oh, Johnny is saying, but it was 4 equals 20 at the beginning. Yes, it was a mistake. I'm sorry about that. So that says the answer is 11. Hello, my favorite teacher. How many hours a week do you work? You are on in the morning, in the evening, every day of the week. Taylor, you are welcome. I don't count how many hours I go live on my channel, but I try to go live at least 3 times in a day for now. I might adjust with time, but for now, it's 3 times a day. Thanks for your care. So it's 18 at the beginning, not 28. So no, it's correct. It's 28. So Johnny says 311. It is saying 311. And I have 211 or 111 or 811 by YouTube notification. YouTube notification, you need to tell us. You need to choose one. Okay? Yes, you need to choose one. So so Emma is saying 311. Mama is saying 311. John is saying it is first minus and plus. 911 is an emergency. Lord, thanks for your answer, classy teacher. You are welcome, Tello. So what? I can't find it. Koe, you can find it. Is very easy. Yixi says 77. Mema says is 311. I have 311 from okay. So Tado is 300. In Dumati, so I said 311. Yeah, 311. Everything is easy once you know it. Everything is easy once you know it. 311 by Sabisoe. So this is actually easy. I can see that it's very easy. So let's get it done with and put another question. So to solve this one, we have 8 here. And you can see that 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 8 plus 6 is 14. Now, let's add this first. 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay? Then we go back. We go back. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. So 7 minus 4 is 3. And that is the answer. All right. Now, another question. Another question. Yes. So another question says 1 plus 5 equals 6, which is right. 2 plus 6 equals 14. 3 plus 7 equals 24. Now what is 5 plus 11? What is 5 plus 11? So let's go. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 14. 3 plus 7 is 24. Now what is 5 plus 11? Okay, so Lifty saying you from Nigeria. Yes, I am. So Jonathan said hi. Hello. Jonah, you're welcome. So Mark says 60 Koi says it's 60. Okay, Koi changed his mind and says it's 40. So I will take your last answer as your own answer. Please let us not drop the method we used to get the answer, because once you do that, others will just relax and copy your method without trying to figure it out themselves. Okay, so it's important we do it by ourselves. So Mubarak, you're welcome. Mubarak says the answer is 60. Nav say hi, hello, you are welcome. Yixi say is 80. Mema is saying 40. Neb is saying 59. 59. Tabi Soe is saying 60. So Johnny said the answer is 60 as well. Koe says the answer is 60. Hmm. Oh, so everyone is saying 60, 60, 60, 60. So Gassington says same thing. Says it's 40. Okay. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 14. 3 plus 7 is 24. Now what is 5 plus 11? What is 5 plus 11? Okay. No problem. Let's go, friends. We can do this. I need more answers. Okay, remember this is a mental challenge and this is a mental challenge. It needs to be tricky to challenge you. So let's go. Draco says 60, Koi says 60. Rakesh, thank you for joining. He says 60 as well. So let's go. What's the answer? So option A 40, option B 60. Because these are the two numbers I'm getting more. So I have this belief that the answer is either 40 or 60. So option A is 40 and option B is 60. If 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 6 is 14, 3 plus 7 is 24, 5 plus 11 is equal to what? What should be the answer? So Tado says 60, Tosif says 33, Koi is saying 60, Tosif says 33 again. Now Johnny is saying the answer is 16. Thanks for the likes and love, guys. I appreciate. Okay. So Sadipto is saying 62. Saying is 60. Bakang saying is 16. 16. That's new. Now 80. 80 says 60. 80 says 60. So 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 14. 3 plus 7 is 24. This is actually easy. But why are we getting different answers? Johnny is saying, why is your live stream so late at night? What is the time over there, Johnny? This is the third live stream I'm going for the day. Yes, so I have 60 by a friend. I can't pronounce his name because it's written in another language that I can't read. So my friend just know that I've gotten your answer at 60. 80 child says 60. 60. Tado says B, that is 60. So I tend to say, what is something that belongs to you but others use more than you do? Johnny says 21.50. 21.50. If T says name. So the Steve says 2:50 a.m. Oh, it's really late over there. So sorry. Here is 9:50 p.m. It's not even up to 10 p.m. here. Thank you for joining. So 80 saying 60. Johnny say Henny your name. Abang says 60. So Bakang says it's 60. I have another 60. It's A plus, not A times. Okay. So we have 80 saying is 60. Faris says it's 60 as well. I have B by a friend. Please, my friend, can you tell me your name? Or if you have an English name, please. So Mark says it's 8:50 p.m. here where I am. Oh, so you are an hour behind us. Are you in Ghana or are you in the UK? Okay, are you in UK, Mark? So it says it's 60. Johnny say in Paris. Okay, okay. Mark is England. Oh, wow. So you're just 1 hour behind us. Okay, nice one. So have tested Johnny. So in the UK, all right. 8:52 p.m. in Ghana. Yeah, I know Ghana should be 1 hour behind us. I know that. So Bakang, thank you for joining all the way from Ghana. All right, so I think it's time to answer the question. Yeah. Let's answer the question. So this say the answer to your question is 60 and it's 8:50 p.m. here as well. We call it night time. Okay. Wow. So it's time to say the time. Sorry. It's time to say the answer to the question. Now, first of all, we have 1 plus 5 is equal to 6, which is correct. All right. Now 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 14 is 24. Now 5 plus 11 is 16. 24 plus 16 is 40. But this is wrong. Yes. Now let me explain why that is wrong. It is wrong because if you will notice that this is following a pattern, a sequence. All right. Now let's analyze the sequence. We have 1 plus 5, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 7. So we're supposed to have 4 plus 8. Oh, this 5 plus shouldn't even be 11 as well. Okay, and if that is the case, it's obvious that this is not following any sequence. Please don't get me wrong. Yeah, if that is the case, it simply means that this is not following a sequence, because if it's following this sequence, it should be 5 plus 8, 5 plus 9, right? But this is because it's supposed to be 4 plus 8, and we have 5 plus 9. But since what we have here is 5 plus 11, it simply means the sequence is not there. So we go ahead and solve. So if we solve that, we are going to have 5 plus 11, which is 16. Then we add our 24, which will give us 14. But assuming this is 5 plus 9, so it means that they skipped a line. And when they skip the line, what are we going to do? We're supposed to add that before we go to the next one. You are allowed to air your view on the comments. Yeah. Because if we should judge it that way, this is my point. Don't get me wrong. Assuming we are to judge 4 plus, remember that 4 should be 4 plus 8 before we get to 5 plus 9. That means it's following a sequence, it's following an order. But what we have here is 5 plus 11, meaning that the order is not there. Yes, it simply means there is no order. That is what I think. All right. Yeah, that is what I think. But like I said, you can 5 times 11 plus 5 is 60. This is the order. 5 times 11 plus 5. Okay. Okay. Let me check. 1 plus 5 is 6 times 1 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 8 times 2. That's what you said. A times B. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12 times 2 should be 24. A times B plus A. A times B. Okay. So 2 times 6 plus 2. All right. All right. Now I understand. All right. So 2 times 6 plus 2, which will give you 14. Then 3 times 7 plus 3, which will give you 24. Okay. Now this one will now be 5 times 11 plus 5, which will give us 60. All right. But that means that, okay, now let us be sincere. Let us be sincere. This is the formula that works for this, and it is perfect. Okay. Yes, this is the formula that worked for this, and it is perfect. But shall we also say that someone that used the other pattern is wrong? So what do you think? What do you think? Are we going to say that the answer is both 40 and 60? Or are we going to say strictly that the answer is 60? I need your opinion on the comments. Because the truth remains that the first method worked as well. Yes, the first method worked as well. The pattern worked for all of them. And this is all about pattern recognition. Okay, no problem. So in conclusion, tell me what you think in the comments. Just tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think in the comments. Yeah, so we learn every day. Tell me what you think in the comments. The two are right, or the answer is strictly 60, because the 60 is more presentable and it has an exact formula. That is the truth. The 60 has an exact formula, but the other one followed a pattern that is very correct as well. There are more ways to solve a problem. Okay, no problem. So let's go. I think the problem there is 5 plus, that 5 plus 11 should have been 5 plus 9. Assuming it's 5 plus 9, even with the other method, it will still work, because we are going to consider the part that was skipped. The fact that 3 plus 8 was skipped. Okay, it would have been the same answer with the other method. I believe that. So what was the answer? Now, in my own opinion, I've been doing this for a long time, and I can say vividly that the problem is from the person that sets the question. Now let me show you what I mean. We have 1 plus 5 is 6. All right, so we are open to debate about this. So we have 2 plus 6 is 14, right? Then we have 3 plus 7 is 24. Now we are supposed to have 4 plus 8, but it was skipped, right? Then we're supposed to have 5 plus 9. It's not supposed to be 5 plus 11. Now, let's see. If we have 5 plus 9 as the next one, now that means we're supposed to solve for this before we solve for 5 plus 9 using the first method. And if we do that, I'm 100% sure we're going to get 60. I've been doing this for a while. So let's do it. Now, 4 plus 8 is 12. If we add 12 to 24, we will get 38. So that means we're supposed to have 38 here. All right. Yes. Now let's go to 5 plus 9. Now 5 plus 9 will give us 14. plus 38. Oops, didn't give us the same thing. Okay, so with this, the answer is strictly 60. The answer is strictly 60 with this, since there is no mistake in this. All right, now let's move on. So the answer is 60, everybody. All right, so let's go. Now the next question, we have 83 is equal to 40. 83 is equal to 40. 27 is equal to 12. 19 is equal to 8. This kind of question. What is 91? 91 is equal to what? Johnny is saying 40 plus 60 is the answer. No, I think 60 is the right answer. It has a particular formula. I think that works better. So let's go. I think I have to sit down. I'm a bit tired. So the question is very easy. If 83 is equal to 40, 27 is equal to 12, 19 is equal to 8. Now what is 91? 91 is equal to what? Let's see. What is the answer? 44 by Ify, 44 by Mark as well. Let's go, friends. Let us go, let us go, let us go. Let us go. Let's go. X3 equals 40. 27 equals 12. 19 equals 8. And 91 is equal to what? Oh, let me see it and beg. Wow, I'm seeing 44 everywhere. That means this is simple. I've not even looked to work itself. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So we have, if he says it's 44, Mark says 44, Johnny saying okay. Naren says it's 44, Bakang says it's 44, Ado 44, Johnny 44. Okay. Let us go. Okay. So what is the right answer? Everyone is saying the same thing. That means there's no need waiting. Yeah, there's no need waiting for a longer period since we are getting the same thing. So let us do this together. Let us do this together. So we have 83 equals 40. We have 27 equals 12. Now, if we say 83 minus 3 divided by 2, we have 80 divided by 2, which is equal to 40. That is the only way you can relate 83 to 40, right? 83 minus 3 divided by 40. Now, let's see if this will still work for the second one. So for the second one, let's see. 27 minus 3 divided by 2. And that will give us 24 divided by 2, which is 12. All right, the same thing here. 19 minus 3 is 16. And 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 91 minus 3 is 88. So divided by 2 is 44. And that is why everyone is saying 44, 44. No wonder. No wonder. Everyone is saying 44. Okay, Johnny is bringing out another pattern. Johnny says one side 8 more. One side 8 more. equals the other side 4 more. 8 more, 4 more. I wish I understand what you are saying. I don't really understand. But I know you are trying to bring out another pattern that worked. Thank you, Johnny. So Mark says minus 3 divided by 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. All right. Now, let's solve another one. I want something that if I put, I'll just sit down and it will take a while before you get your answer. That is what I want. Seriously. Okay, let's check the next question. Let's check the next question. I have 5 minus 4. Okay, I think this one will be a bit harder. We have this, we have this, we have this. We have 3. We have 6, 5, 6, 1, and we have 81. So the question says we should find the missing number. Then it says sometimes I think different ways. Exactly, which that is why it's a mental challenge. That's why it's a mental challenge. So I believe this is going to take us a while before we come up with the answer. Mark is saying the answer is 9 together with 7 cubes. 7 cubes says 9 as well. Are you for real? So we have 50 saying it's 9. Why is it 9? Why is it 9? Why is it 9? Let's go. I have to sit first though. I don't understand what people are saying. Let me sit first. Okay. It is well. It is well. So Johnny has given us an explanation. Mark says it's 3 squared, which is 9. So if he's saying is saying yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. That's true. Because 3 squared will give us 9. Okay. And 9 squared. 9 squared will give us 81. And 81 squared is 6561. So the 81 squared, now let me give us a math trick. Okay, so this one is a bonus. Let me show us a math trick. This is how you square 2-digit numbers without a calculator. So 1 squared is 1, but ensure you write this as a 2-digit number. So we write 1 squared is 1, which is 0, 1. Okay, so we write 0, 1. Now 8 squared is 64. It's already a 2-digit number, so write it like that. All right. Now 8 times 1 is 8 times 2 is 16. Leave the first number and add the 16 here. So we have 1, we have 6, we have 5, we have 6. So you can see 6561, and that is what we have here, 6561. So this is a math trick where this shows us how you can square a 2-digit number without a calculator. You can even do it faster than a calculator if you are fast enough. Where is my thank you on the comments? Where is my thank you on the comments? All right. Yeah, that is a nice trick. I love the trick. That is why I can square any 2-digit number without stress. Okay, now the next one is this. We have this circle. We have another one. And we have the third one. So we have 1. We have 64. We have 27. I'll still clean this. Okay, so we have 8 here, and in the middle we have 10. So for this we have 125, 125. We have 8, we have 64, we have 27, and we have 14 in the middle. So the last one says we should find this one. We have 216 here. We have 125 here. We have 64 and we have 27. So the question says we should find the missing number. Find the missing number. Find the missing number. Find the missing number. I've seen 18, 18, 18, 18 by so Mark, thank you, Mark. Johnny is saying a matrix. If she's saying it's 18, easy. Really? Okay. Mark says it's 18 as well. Mark is saying it's 18 as well. Let's give others time to reason it. Though, are you sure your answer is right? How sure are you that you are correct? So don't write the method. Do not write the method. Let us find the answer. Okay, let's go, friends. What is the missing number? We have 1, 64, 27, 8, then 10. We have 8, we have 1 to 5, we have 64, we have 27, and we have 14 inside. You don't see it. Okay, I believe you should be able to see it very well now. Okay, so the last one is 27, 216, 125, and 64. So the question says find the missing number. So what's the answer? So if the saying is cubes, saying is cubes, cubes, cubes. Let's go. Cubes, 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 cubes. No more answers. No more answers. Okay, Mark says first was 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Second, okay. What is the missing number? What is the missing number? Oh, excuse me. What is the missing number? Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let us do this. So here, this is 1 cubed, this is 2 cubed, this is 3 cubed, and this is 4 cubed. All right. Now, if you add these numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, you get 10. So similarly, this is 2 cubed, this is 3 cubed, this is 4 cubed, this is 5 cubed, right? So 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14. Now, similarly, we are going to do the same thing here. So we have 3 cubed here. This is 4 cubed. This is 5 cubed. And this is 6 cubed. Now, if you add them, 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. And that is how they got 18. Yeah, that is how they all got 18. All right. Now, in the next question, we have um we have this. We have 0, we have 7, we have question mark, we have 26. So what do you think should be in the find the missing number? Find missing number. Oh wow, I don't know cubes. No problem, Johnny. Yeah, no problem. So what is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? Let's find the missing number. Let's find the missing number. Let's find the missing number. Let us find the missing number. Very tricky. Yes, it is tricky, I think. Yeah, it is tricky. But you can do it. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Not that difficult. Okay. 100, maybe. Look at this very well. Look at this very well. Look at it very well. It's easy. Okay, it's not easy, but it's not that difficult. Yeah, not that difficult, but not that easy. Not that difficult, but not that easy. So the question says, find the missing number. Find the missing number. We have 0, we have 7, we have question mark and 26. So what is the missing number? That is the question. I've only gotten one attempt. Only one attempt by Mark. Only one attempt by Mark. So Mark is saying that the answer is 100 maybe. Only one attempt by Mark. Let's try more. Okay, Johnny is saying is 93. Johnny is saying 93. Oxford says is 6. Mark says 182. If you say 63. Let's see. If you said Lord, got it. How sure are you got it? If you how sure are you? Yeah, how sure are you that you got it? Okay, Sean says 6. Please don't drop the method so that others will think. Okay? Don't drop your method so that others will think this true as well. Don't drop your method, Johnny. Please. If you can. So we have 6 by Sean. Soccer says it's 63. Island says it's 19. Okay. Nida says it's 80. Sean says or 64. Okay, Sean, you need to pick one. She says 100% sure. So Ox says 19. Johnny is saying it's 93. Then says 93. Soccer is saying it's 63. 63. Okay. 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 So I have 63 by soccer. What is the missing number? What is the missing number? Sean says 12. Another says 81. Is this that difficult? There's a pattern there. There's a pattern. Yeah. Zero plus 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 6 times 2 is 26. It's not following a pattern. 26 plus 5 times 3 is 93. Okay, you tried. Nice one, Johnny. Nice one. Seriously. 0 plus 7 times 1. 7. 7 plus 6 times 2. 26. Let's go, friends. Let's go. We can do this. We can do this. Sean says those are four variables. Multiple patterns at mark. Multiple patterns at mark. Don't worry, Ame, just sit with, we are going to do it together. Okay? We will do it together. Okay. Now just a simple pattern. Yeah, of course it's a simple pattern. Yeah. If you're saying nah, just a simple pattern. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should drop the options for you. Yes, maybe the option will guide you to see where the examiner is coming from. So option A is 45. Option B is 50. Option C is 60. Okay, so option A is 45. Option B is 50. Option C is 60. And option D is 63. I believe this will help us. Ah, so let's go. I believe this will help. Yeah, of course, I will. Now that I've given you more options, maybe let me just give you more time to think this through. This will direct most of us to the answer. I believe that it's going to direct most of us to the answer. If he's saying it's 63, Islander is saying it's difficult. No problem. We will do it together. Okay? We will do it together. So, Sherry says 63. Okay. Any more answer? Any more answer? It's 5 class maths. Okay. No problem. All right. Amma says do it now. All right, let me do it. Let me do it. So this is how do we get 7? If we say 2 to the power of 3 minus 1, we are going to get 7. Yes, because 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. Now, similarly, let's see what this is. 3 raised to the power of 3 minus 1. Because 3 to the power of 3 is 27 minus 1 will give us 26. So we can see that it worked as well. Therefore, what will be here will be 4. We have done 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 3. So it should be 4 to the power of 3 minus 1. Now, 4 to the power of 3 is 64. So 64 minus 1 will give us 63. And that is option D. Yeah, so the answer is option D. Now let's solve another question. This particular question I used as my thumbnail. This particular question I used as my thumbnail. This particular question. Johnny's pattern is a nice one. Seriously. Johnny's pattern is a nice one. Because if you look at that pattern, it actually follows through as well. But one thing now with all these mental challenge and IQ tests is that sometimes You use different patterns to get different answers, which is why it's important that sometimes you put the options that will show you the particular pattern that the examiner needs. And that is why I had to drop the options. Okay. All right. Now, next question. So, in conclusion, Johnny's pattern is I'm seeing a pattern there and there is nothing wrong with that. So, let's go. The next one we have this. Okay. Now, I can't draw. I cannot draw. I cannot draw. Let's go. Let us go. Please, I want to fill this ink first. Then try to draw again. So let's go. Okay. Now the question says, how many triangles can you see? How many triangles? So here we are asked to find the number of triangles in this pattern. Okay, if it says 32, if it says 32, I have 28 by Sokan. Sokan said 28 triangles. 28 triangles. How many triangles can you see? How many triangles can you see? Then it says 28. I see 28. Okay. Lucy says, all right. How many triangles can you see? Now let's see. Then say 28. Let's say 24. Mark is saying 32. Okay. Islander says 36. And last says 28. Sean, sorry. What are you trying to say? I don't understand what you're trying to say. So Jonah says 32. 32 triangles. Edla says 32. So let's say, are you using AI at if let's go, friends. How many triangles can you see? How many triangles can you see? I'm taking that as a compliment. All right, so how many triangles? How many triangles can you see? 24 is the is the correct answer. That is Lucy. Soka is saying, well done, bro. All right. So how many triangles can you see in the pattern drawn above? Okay. Mm, waiting for more answers. It seems we don't have any other answer. Waiting for more answers. Waiting for more answers. Waiting for more answers. Waiting. Let's go. Um, Johnny says 28. And Johnny is holding number one rank, meaning that he's the first person to, he's the one that stayed the longest among everyone. Thank you, Johnny. So Johnny is our Ash number one, meaning that he has been here longer than every other person. So Lucy is saying 28, not 24. Okay, noted. Islander is saying, I see circles. Are you serious? Where is the circle? Islander, where is the circle? So Angela is saying 36, final answer. 36. You're seeing circles inside square. How is the circle? I don't understand. Where did you see the circle? Oh my God. Islander beg, I don't want to laugh too much. I don't know. Where are you seeing the circle? Where is the circle? The zero in how is it? I don't know. So Peter is saying 25. Sean is saying 24. That is 24 triangles. All right. Probably problem with my eyes. I'm telling you, you need to go and check your eyes. Eyes under, please. Go and check your eyes. It's very important that you go to check your eyes. That's why, oh, if you're not wearing glasses, go and buy one. Okay, Michael is saying none. That means you cannot see a single triangle here. Okay. Okay, so um I think it's time to analyze this. So let's analyze this together. Now, first of all, to get this, let's start with something smaller. If we have this, and you're asking how many triangles are here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 8 triangles here. That is 4 multiplied by 2, which will give us 8. Now let me analyze it without the formula. You will see that it will still work. So if we have this, let's try to calculate the triangle. So first of all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all triangles. Then let's consider angles that coincide with this side and this side, making it 5. Okay. Now let's check another one that coincides with this side and this and this, making it 6. Now let's forget here and concentrate on here and here. making it 7. That is this. Then we leave this and concentrate on these two, making it 8. So you can see that with that method, even without the formula, the answer is still 8. So that means the formula works for triangles in this way, that are drawn in this way. Okay. So if you look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the one in the middle has 8 times 2, that is 16 triangles, plus the bigger one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It also has 8 as well. So 8 times 2 is 16. When you add both, you are going to get 32 triangles. So that is how 32 triangles was gotten, and that is the answer. All right. Now, let us solve another question. Let's solve another question. Now, in this question, we have, okay, I think this is going to be a bit difficult. So we have 3 circles as well. Permit me to fill this ink. Yeah, so that everybody can easily see what I'm drawing. So that everyone can easily see my drawing. Okay. All right. Now the question is in this form. We have 1, 3, 5, 4. 1, 3, 5, 4. And inside here we have 510. And we have 3, 2, 4, 6. And inside here we have 650. Then we have 1, 2. Okay, 2 is 1, 2, 8. 1280. So the question is, we should find the missing number. We are asked to find the missing number. So the question is saying that if we have 3154, 2346, 1208, we have 510, 650, what should be in the middle of this third one? So what do you think should be in the middle? Let us go there. See 3 circles. I'm saying, yeah, Johnny, that is it. Very easy. When you have that type of question, you can easily count your triangles without actually counting them. Just solve using your answers. Yeah, just solve using your answer. Using your method, sorry. If he says excited, Johnny is saying, I see 3 circles. All right, so where at circles, you just drawn only 3 triangles. I love that bag. So you're asked to find the missing number. This is easy. Try. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Trying. All right. I'm waiting. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Let us 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 try. We have 3154, then 510 at the middle. Check. How did we get 510 in the middle? Are you sure it's 650 in the circle? Yes, it's 650. Let me try to do it myself to ensure there is no mistake. Let me try. So we have this, 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 and this. So we have this and this. Yeah, it's 650 is correct. It's 50, it's 650. I've solved it now. It's 650, so it's correct. It's 650. So let's move, let's move, let's move, let's move. Let's move. Now Johnny is saying we dry. This is actually, anyway, I won't say it is easy. It's just, it's tricky, that's all. It's a tricky question. It is a tricky question. Now let's solve this. Let us solve this. No one got it right. Yeah, no one. So we have 1 squared for the first circle. 1 squared is 1 plus 5 squared is what? 25 plus 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared is 9. So if we add 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 5 is 20 plus 1 is 21. Write 1, carry 2. So we have 1 plus 2, which will give us 3 plus 2. Sorry, what did I get? Let's add 1 to 25. That will give us 26 plus 4 squared is 16. That will give us 42 plus 3 squared is 9. That will give us 51. Now you have 51. Multiply that by 10. You get 510. Okay. So similarly, we have 3 squared plus 4 squared plus 6 squared plus 2 squared will give us 65. When you multiply that by 10, you get 650. So this is 1 squared, which is 1, plus 2 squared, which is 4, plus 8 squared, which is 64. So now we have 64 plus 4 is 68 plus 1 is 69. Multiplied by 10 is 690. Address right? Yeah. So the answer is 690. All right. Now another question. Another question. So another question we have, find the missing number. We have 98. We have 99. 107. What will be here? Then we have 198. So I asked to find the missing number. Find the missing number. So this question we have 98, 99, 107, the missing part, and then 198. So the question said we should find the missing number. So what is the answer? What is the answer? So I have 210. Alan said it's 210. If he says it's 800, okay, I think you're talking about the last one we did. If he says 880, good one, thank you. So Johnny is saying I worked with cubes like the last one, like the last time. So if he's saying 144, nah, okay, you've not concluded. So you've concluded and say it's 134. Diary of Mad Band says it's 134 as well. Mark says it's 134 as well. How did you come by that? 134. Okay, let me solve it myself and see. Okay. Let's go. Highlander says 171. If he's saying cubes, please do not tell anyone yet until we are ready to solve this together. Okay? Do not tell anybody yet until we are ready to solve it together. So we have 98, we have 99, we have 107, we have the question mark, and we have 198. All right, so let's go. Oh, excuse me. Let's go. Find the missing number. If this is the first time you're joining us, please click the subscription button and turn on your notification bell. Yeah, so that you don't miss our amazing videos. So, Mark is saying 134, Alan is saying 171. So Islander is giving us a different answer. Okay. Let's solve this together. Let's solve this together. Okay. Now, if you look at this, you can see that the difference between this and this is 1. The difference between this and this is 8. Now, we need the difference between this and this to get this. All right? Now, this is 1 cubed. This is 2 cubed, right? So let's take this to be 3 cubed. And if this place should be 3 cubed, then we're supposed to have 27 here. Now, remember that if you add 98 to 1, you get 99. 99 plus 8 will give you 107, right? So 107 plus 27 will give us 134. 134. Now let's see if this works. If this is 3 to the power of 3, then here should be 4 to the power of 3, which is 64. So let's add 134 to 64 to see if we are going to get 198, right? Yeah, so we have 134 plus 64, right? 4 plus 4 is 8, 3 plus 6 is 9, and yes, that confirms that our answer is correct. So the answer is 134. Okay. Now, who is ready for another? Is ready for another question? So this says, what will be the value in degrees? What will be the value in degrees? All right, of the angle formed um between the two hands of the clock between the two hands of the clock at 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. So we have something like this. Let's do a sketch. So this is 12, this is 6, this is 3, this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. So this is the longer this is it. So we're actually looking for this. Yeah, we're actually looking for this angle in degrees, right? The degree of the angle formed between the two hands, sorry. So it has to be this. All right, let's go. Let us go, let us go, let us go, let us go. So I have 120. Sorry, excuse me. So this question says, what will be the value in degrees of the angle formed between the two hands of the clock at 8 o'clock? Between the two hands of the clock at 8 o'clock. So let's see what you think the answer should be. You can use knowledge of pie charts to do this as well. Yes, that's the truth. You can use knowledge of pie charts to do this. Okay, so we have Joanna says it's 206. If it says 120, Edland says 120 as well. Joanna says 1 times 0 equals 0, 2 times 8 equals 16, 0, 1, 6, 1, 9, 2, 0, 6. Sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Okay, Mark says 120. Island say 120 if he's laughing. 120. Then he's saying too much cubes. There is no cube in this one. I don't say 120, just say 240. So Johnny is saying it's 120. Mark says we are still thinking. Okay. Let's have a seat between the clock. Hey teacher, something stopped. Yeah, it's okay now. Outside is 40 degrees, inside is 120 degrees. Okay, let's go. This is actually very easy. Okay, you were lagging at Mark. Hey teacher, leave the kids alone. Kids, I'm not with any kid. Oh, I'm on my own. There is no kid here. They are sleeping. The kids are sleeping. Yeah, but the kids are sleeping. So, what will be the value in degrees of the angle formed between the two? Okay, Ify, good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, Iti. So, what will be the value in degrees of the angle formed between the two ends of the clock at 8 o'clock? At 8 o'clock. That's very interesting question. Seriously. Because when I saw this, what I used to solve it is I did not even start counting. What I did was I used the knowledge of pie charts to do that. Oh, Island, no problem. 004. Wow, it's actually late over there. So Johnny, yeah, you are 1 hour ahead. 1 hour ahead because here is 11:04. Okay, so Johnny is saying good night. Ify, good night. Okay, so let's analyze this. Um, this is how I analyzed it. It was funny to me, but it was it was funny to me, but it was something I could think of immediately I saw it. So I remembered my pie chart, and if this is pie chart, we have 12 equal divisions, right? Because we have from here to 12. So we have 12 equal divisions. Now, out of that 12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of it is what we are looking for. Okay? So 4 out of 12 multiplied by, now we remember that the angle at a point, that is the whole of this should be 360. So if we have 4 out of the 12, it should be multiplied by the total, which is 360 over 1. So that is what I thought about. I thought of, now when 12 divides this, you have 3. Divide this, you have 0. Now 30 times 4, so this is 30. 30 times 4 is 120 degrees. And that is the answer. Yeah, that is how I thought about it. That is how I did that. Interesting, right? Okay, now another question. Okay, now another question. Now this question says the, sorry. So we have this. Okay, you have 36, you have 25, you have 27, you have 23, we have 30, we have 21, we have 33. And this is the question. So we're asked to find the missing number. So the question is saying we should find the missing number in this particular shape or diagram or drawing. Anyone? Okay. Let's find the missing number. Okay. So I'm having 134. Jonah says is 134. Johnny is saying is 120. How much do you sleep at night when it's so late every day? No, I don't do this every day to this point. No, not every day to this point. Okay. So Johnny is saying the answer is 27. Okay, remember that we already have 27 in that particular circle. Do you think it's possible that we can do this thing, repeat a number? Is it possible to repeat a number? Is it possible to repeat a number? So Vivek says it's 15. Vivek says it's 15. Thank you, Viv. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. Hello. All right, Jonah says yes, is this. Sean says hi. Hello, Sean. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. We are asked to find the missing number. Find the missing number. How do you go about that? Find the missing number. So we have 36, we have 25, 27, 23, 30, 21, 33. Then the question mark before 36. So we are asked to find the missing number. Sarah Ola says 165. From 27, skip one part, plus 3 against the clock, start with 21 with clock, skip one part, part 2. It is all. So let's go, friends. Let us go. Find the missing number. Find the missing number. Okay, so I think it's time for me to answer this. Now we have this thing here, two patterns here. You can see this minus 2. 25 minus 2 is 23. Then if you follow the same pattern, 23 minus 2 is 21. And the number we are looking for falls within this pattern. So 21 minus 2 will give us 19, right? 21 minus 2 will give us 19. Now, the second pattern is this. 27 plus 3 will give us 30. 30 plus 3 will give us 33. 33 plus 3 will give us 36. So you can see that the one we are looking for actually falls here. So from 27, skip 1 plus 1 part plus 3. So yeah, that is it. If I went the other way, you went the other way. Yeah, even if you go the other way, it's going to be 36 minus 3 is 33. 33 minus 3 is 30. 30 minus 3 is 27. 27, and you are done because you are going to stop here. All right. Then you start with 19 plus 2 is 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. 23 plus 2 is 25. So that is that. All right. I done difference of 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. Hmm. All right, but I think this is better. At least the pattern is very clear. Yeah, the pattern is very clear. Now, who is ready for the next one? Who is ready for the next one? Maybe after this, we do one more and we are done for the day. Yeah, yeah. After this, we do one more and we are done. So we have this. We have this. We have this. Okay. So this question mark, this is 3, this is 5, this is 8, this is 13. We have 22. And then, okay, no, here is 22. Then question mark. Yeah. So we're asked to find the missing number. Find the missing number. Now we have option A is 1. Option B is 26. Option C is 39. Option D is 45. So we have a circle, and in this circle, this is missing. We have 3, 5, 8, 13, 22, and we are asked to find the missing number. So we have these as the options. Are you sure about 22? Let me check. Yes, I think I am sure, but let me still check again. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so let's see those that got this. Harrison says 41. Harrison, you're welcome. Mark says C, and C is 39. Lauda is saying, are you sure about 22? Okay, I've answered you already. Yes, I'm sure. Harrison is saying 26. Okay. Harrison, which one is your answer? You're saying 35 is right, but there's no 35 in the options. So Rick says 33. There's no 33 in the options. So Rick is saying prime progression. There's no 33. So let's go, friends. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry. Let's go. Okay, let us go. We have 33. Someone says C is the answer. That is 39. 39, 39, 39. What's the final answer? Okay, now let's do this. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6, minus 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10, minus 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16, minus 3 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26, minus 4 is 20. So we now have 22 times 2 is 44, minus 5, and that will give us 39. Yes, so that is the answer. 39 is the answer. So with that, we have to call it a day for today. In a special way, I want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you. The person that actually is with our arch number one today is Johnny. Johnny Wena, thank you so much. It means that you are the one that stayed the longest throughout the live stream. Thank you so much. The number three is Mark. Mark, thank you. And I'm looking for number two. Who is our number two? Okay, our number two is Jonathan's. Jonathan's. Sorry if I can't call you well. So I also appreciate every other person and my top three for the day. All right. Thank you guys and see you tomorrow. Always look out for my notification and join my live stream.